wanamjua, wale wamjui watamjua tu. Let's get straight into the stories. The first story here is a man who has wrongfully been serving a life sentence at Kamiti Maximum Prison since 2007 has been denied freedom after it emerged that his daughter, who was just 7 when he was being sentenced, was coached to frame him for a defilement crime he never committed. The life sentence Daniel Wanyeki Gashoka, who is 59, has been serving was quashed and set aside after his daughter reached out to him while in prison and confessed to having been coached to fix him. However, after being granted freedom by the Kiambu High Court, Mr. Wanyeki has been rearrested and is now being held at Ruiru Police Station for a fresh retrial.
Oh boy child.
Oh boy child.
Boy child, oh boy child.
Boy child, like you unaumia.
So unfortunate.
Yes.
That, you know, this happened many years ago. Since 2007, how many
17 years old, Jamali wacha Kibaki akiwa is the president.
Yes, 17 years. And it was a simple thing that I think that one of the brothers,
yes. You know, in 17 years ago, the current president bado alikuwa anasumbuana na the late Samuel Kivuitu KIC Dini Anniversary Towers. That's how long ago that 17 years.
Imagine 17 years ago I was 5. So you can just imagine.
We wacha. Kuna sura ukiona, kuna sura ukiona. Unajua kuna vitu mbili haziwezi kukuficha.
What do you mean?
Mkono zako na sura yako.
I was 5. 17 years ago I was 5. I'm still children.
You're giving me the vibes zile za Eliud Kipchoge siku alitangaza miaka zake. I'm 25. It's like, hey.
You're saying something. Yes, 17 years ago, the brother decided that kwa sababu wanataka kuuza shamba ya nyumbani,
yes,
they decided to frame him so that using the daughters, one was 7 and the other one was 9.
Yes.
So it is so sad that they had to use the daughters so that wamfunge. It's a sad thing that family can do that.
Yes.
But the good thing, the silver lining is that after 17 years, same daughter alikuja akasema, by the way, it was a lie. And we are glad that ametoka. First of all, ametoka na hiyo, that one account. So the other account that ameshikwa nayo ndo hatujui ni gani, but at least. But the bottom line, oh boy child,
that one has been dropped. You know,
it's so sad. It's so sad for the boy child that sometimes you have to go through this.
Sometimes, personally, I think sometimes it's very the easy part here, because sometimes people will start asking, why? What does it help him with? He has served 17 years. He should sue someone. Someone should compensate. Someone should compensate him for that. But the biggest story here is, as long as you know your conscience and your image has been cleared, that is very important. Because hata kama umereleasiwa and still people think you're the one who did the deed, it does not help you in any way. So the fact that the daughter has come out and said this was all a lie, and now they have figured out that the brothers were the ones who are doing the coaching. And there was once a rule that was being around, I think it's still a Kenyan law, that if you lie and someone is jailed because of what you lied about, then you are also liable to a jail term. I don't know if that is true. Someone should tell us on Twitter or wherever it is they're watching us from, so that we can know. Kama umedanganya mtu akafungwa, ukasema huyu jamaa alinishikia. You know, there is a difference kati ya kuiba mandazi na kuiba mandazi ukinishikia wembe. Kuiba mandazi,
difference, by the way.
Kuiba mandazi is theft or robbery.
Yes. One can send you to 30 years.
Exactly.
Because ya kushika wembe.
Or life sentence.
Yes, or life sentence.
Yes.
Na huyu mwingine anaiba mandazi tu hivi kevi yake, anaweza ambiwa aoshe hapo nyuma ya nini? Ya koti, na achiliwe aende.
Yes. So there is a law that was saying that if you tukigundua ati you are lying, umetudanganya na hakuna kitu kama hiyo ilifanyika. And also this goes to the laws that are around this kind of stories, because now they say, of course our laws should principally protect the victims, but also protect those who are accused. Because sometimes this also, you know, it happens at such a sad time when we have been having this fight of end femicide and whatnot. And now, stories like this, when they come out, sometimes it rubbishes the genuine stories that have been running out there of people who have been hurt by those they trusted, or people who have been hurt by those who are taking care of them. So now when they are juxtaposed like this, so you feel like one is taking away from the other.
You see the likes of Akina Wamushomba,
yes,
who are pushing for this femicide and the laws that, you know, that will able to, you know, govern and trim how watu wanapiga wanawake and all that.
Yes.
As they do that for the femicide, also we need to get men and these legislators, wanaume wenye wanalala tu kwa bunge, to come up with laws that can protect men for such, you know, for such acts. That kwa sababu you can imagine for 17 years, labda huyo jamaa sijui jina yake anaitwa nani?
Daniel.
But Daniel,
yes.
You can imagine Daniel labda alienda kotini akapatana na a certain lady who was a judge.
Yes.
Akujali, akufuatilia vizuri. And you know our court process and evidence and all these things, they get lost in between. Hakuna mtu anaifuatilia. They were not keen. Also this shows how our courts are. They are not as keen. So you can imagine if we get the MPs and the legislators who can push for the boy child. Otherwise, tutaumia.
Because now people, for those who have been asking, how was he then jailed if there was no sufficient evidence? Because there's that thing of beyond reasonable doubt. But understandably so, the threshold for proving, especially when a minor is the one who's accusing you, the threshold has to be lowered. Because the minor is even more vulnerable than mtu mwenye ni mzima. So you understand that sometimes the courts would also fall for it, because if these children were well coached, a 7-year-old is coming out to accuse you. And if this guy is what, 50? If he's 59 now, that means he was jailed when he was over 40 already. So a 7-year-old is accusing a 40-year-old man, saying that this man has done whatever thing. You have to give the benefit of doubt to this child first before then believing the adult. But this is just our opinion. What do you think? You who's back at home at The Trend Live is our hashtag. No, that's our handle. The hashtag is TTTT on X or Twitter. We will be sampling some of your comments because leo tuko wawili, meaning we need two more panelists. And you are the panelists outside there. So leo tutakuwa tunasema, mimi nasema, Ndenga anasema, and then we sum the comments of panelist X on Twitter. No. Panelist X on X. We'll be coming back in a short while. See you in a